Not only that he's a comrade, he's also a prince or Moba. Let us invite Prince Adewale Adeyanju, the President General of Maritime Workers Union of Nigeria, to the answer. And we welcome every member of MWUN represented here. And finally, we have the TTP team, Madam Nancy and my sister Temi, am I right? And my sister Temi, they are in the house from TTP. I want to welcome my sister, Mrs. Akisaya. You're welcome, ma. She's from MPA. We want to welcome everybody, and I think it should be our culture when we are doing an event like this. We should be able to welcome people with clap. We have been welcoming people to their table. That is the President General, Maritime Workers Union of Nigeria, and the National Deputy President of Nigeria.
Well, I think I want to commend the organizer of this today's program, MARAN. MARAN has been one of the frontline journalists that we have in the port over the years, and they are still making wave around the scope. Well, as a good citizen of this great country, I think we need to applaud them for coming up with this kind of arrangement to tell the whole world that all is not well within the port facilities. As if MARAN know what the Maritime Workers Union of Nigeria were intending doing as from Monday is to withdraw all the services of our members from Tinkayala Port, that particularly 5-star logistics. We have given directive to that. If we concentrated in Lagos Port alone, what about the other ports? You go to Warri, go to Onne. If you reside in Port Harcourt, it will take you 4 or 5 hours before you go to the Onne port. It's as bad as that. Look at the road leading to the port. Our port is now Oluwole Market, where that road has been taken over by artisans, mechanics, vulcanizer, and I keep on saying it all the time. They even erected 2-bedroom flats on those roads, where by 7 or 8 o'clock you see some school children coming out on the road. And if you are not a careful person, you cannot move with your vehicle or with your car around 7 or 8 o'clock in the night as a worker, as a stakeholder. It's as bad as that. And the Maritime Workers Union of Nigeria will keep on issuing on press statement about this thing that is going on within the port. So, and I'm happy the representative of the Managing Director of Nigeria Port Authority is here, who will be able to tell us what they have in their kitty. It's always a story from the angle of the union, because the life of our members in the port are at stake. Some of them pass through some depressions. Somebody coming from First Stack down to Tinker Island, it will take you 2 to 3 hours before you come into the port. It's as bad as that. What are they doing to remove those people that have no business being on the road? Because last time when I issued out a press statement, somebody was telling me that the Nigeria Port Authority have fenced all their gates. Why fencing gates? What about the access road? Are you going to fence that one too? Because this is the place, this is the port. You've already considered the port. You've given it to private participations. You're giving it out to people to manage. You are a landlord, and the tenant is constituting nuisance to your property. Don't you have a sledgehammer that we used against those erring tenants. The MD will tell us all those one this morning. Because some of us are not new in the port. We know how the port was in those days. The system have changed. There are some terminal operators who have the mind of doing business in this country. There are some terminal operators who doesn't believe in maintaining their standard within their terminals. We know some of them. I was in Port Harcourt. And I know what happened in Port Harcourt. I wrote to MPA complaining about the quay in Port Harcourt, in Boa Terminal. Up till now, it has not been fixed. And we said we have considered our port to private hands. So I think the MARAN have come to tell the whole world. The MARAN have come to tell the whole world that all is not well within our port. It's not only Think Island port, Mr. President of MARAN. Let us generalize it as all the ports are not feasible, are not arbitrable for port users. Because when you are saying it's only Think Island, what happened to an airport? What happened to Warri? What happened to Calabar? Because we travel a lot, we see our members day in, day out. So with what you have done now, you've exposed the terminal operators to the whole world that they are not taking care of the facilities given to them by the federal government. It's only few of them. Only few of them, you can access their ports. You can access their terminals. So on Monday, we have given instructions. The directive will be given to all the dock workers, all the port users in the 5-star logistics, that all our members are going to be withdrawn from services as a result of the key apron that have been deplanted for so years. Because we keep on telling them, that all is not good, all is not well, but they will not listen to us. But with the representative of, I did not know why they brought my brother to come and represent this kind of, because it's a challenge period. Because there's no grammar is going to blow here that we are going to listen, because for me, I've listened enough with their grammar. But now what remains for Maritime Workers of Nigeria is to partner with all the other stakeholders, including MARAN. Because MARAN now have taken over responsibility of being the unionist. So I want to thank you, Mr. President, for doing this, because you are true Nigerians, and I gave it to you for coming up with these directions. And then, Mr. Chairman, you said it all. You serve in various committees. There was a lot of recommendations. Where do they implemented those recommendations? It's zero. It is zero. They will not implement them because they know what they are benefiting from. Tomorrow now, you see some change of in government. They appointed a cobbler to be the Minister of Transport. They appointed a doctor to come and be the Managing Director of the Airport Authority. What is he coming to do as a doctor? It's going to take him 2 years before he learned port operations. So we are using this billion against us, that the new administrations who appointed a technocrat, an insider, somebody that knows about port activities, port operations, not just appointed somebody who has no knowledge of the port. Because that is where we have missed the tracks. You can see what is going on in Nimasa. Jamo is an insider. He started his career in Super Council or NMA before he became the DG in Nimasa today. And he's making wave. Those are the people we are talking about. Just don't bring somebody to say yes because in terms of political interest, then go and be the Managing Director of Nigeria Port Authority, go and be the DG in Nimasa, and you are a cobbler. You should find yourself in factory where they are repairing shoes, not inside the port, where people are making businesses, international business. It's not a local business. It is an international business that everybody are making in the port. So, like Mr. Ayo, he has paid all his dues. I'm not commending you. I'm only telling you all your activities in the past and present. That you are a technocrat. These are the people we want in the power of the corridor. So I want to thank the organizer. I want to appreciate them that the Maritime Workers of Nigeria will partner with MARAN and will continue to do what I think is just evil in this country. Thank you and God bless everybody.